And we are live. Welcome to episode 67 of It Is Within Her series right here on Her Majesty blog. My name is Onge and I am your host for tonight. Thank you so much for the support throughout the 67 episodes that we've been doing this. Of course, you find us right here on Instagram as well as on YouTube. We sent the links to Twitter and Facebook as well. So please feel free to comment, like, and do the absolute most. Well, we do this every single week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, with an exception for today, of course, because sometimes, ESCOM does the things and we end up moving days and times and this and that, but we bring you 2 episodes every single week and it's been an absolute pleasure. Tonight, we have another fire episode coming up. We are chatting to the beautiful Babongile Mhlongo, who is the reigning queen for Miss Teen Southern Africa. So I think Babongile has already sent me a request to join the live. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining on a Friday evening. You look so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. So Babongile, please send us that request to join the live so we can get the show on the road. We try our best, guys. We really try our best. Hi, Shimmy Dawn. Oh, congratulations as well. Oh my gosh. Like, we set up the interview when she was still a finalist for Miss Remarkable. Now she's the queen. And wow, can December come as early as possible? Because we cannot wait to chat to you. And it's refusing. How? Why is it refusing? Okay, let me send you an invite. Let me send you an invite and check if you can. Yeah. You're in. Hi.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. You look
Oh my
stunning.
gosh, you look so beautiful. You look so fresh.
I wish.
Amazing stuff. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's really amazing. We apologize for the Friday thing. I was just explaining now when I was talking to the people that we usually do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but this time load shedding really got us like on the back.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
load shedding is crazy. Oh,
look, and we want the live.
definitely.
We want the live, we want the interactions, we want people to be able to see us doing the interview and to send all the hearts. Thank you guys for all the hearts and all the comments in real time. So we strive for a good show, and tonight I can tell it's going to be an amazing show, right?
Yeah, no. We're keeping it good.
Great stuff. Okay, so we're going to start with an icebreaker.
Okay.
So this is how the game goes. I'm going to give you 2 options, and then out of the 2 options, you're going to tell me which one must go and which one must stay. But I want you to mention the one that must go. There.
All right.
Okay. Just for the dramatic effect. Okay. First 2 options: Miss Universe or Miss World. Which one must go?
That's tough. I think
Miss World should go.
no. I think Miss World should go.
Okay. Why?
I think universe and world are almost like at the same level. So I mean, universe is bigger than the world. So we want to just have it as one. Because you go from Miss World to Miss Universe, it's kind of at the same level, as much as it's not the same, but when we weigh it, it's like this much different.
Okay, so Miss World.
Yeah,
Alright,
no, it
alright.
can go.
I'll take that one. And then the second one, a crown or a sash. Which one must go?
Why are you asking me such difficult questions?
It's a game. It's a game. I mean, like.
I think, that's tough. I think a crown, but a crown gives it the effect. But also a sash gives it the title, it gives it the power to know what title you're holding. I think the crown should go.
Okay, all right. No, I agree with you on that one. Believe me, when we started playing this game, I thought a sash should go up until I think about 2 weeks ago, when another guest mentioned that no, man, the sash has the title and the branding and all of that, so it's better for the
Exactly.
crown to sash to stay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then last one, swimsuit sequence versus casual.
Casual.
Which one must
No.
go?
Casual must go. That is not even. No. That's not even an option. It's not even an option. Like that jean and no, I just don't like that. I don't like that sequence. Personally, I just don't like it. Because with swimsuit you can actually express yourself. Casual, everyone looks the same. There's no difference in who's who until you speak. Everyone just uniform. I know. I don't like personally. I don't like that sequence. I don't. No questions asked about that. I don't. It must go.
Okay, oh my gosh, like I didn't mean to get you worked up like that, but hey, if you're a pageant
Sorry,
organizer, if you're listening and you're a pageant organizer and director, please listen very carefully. Casual must go because that gene thing doesn't work.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hey. No.
Okay.
I don't like it, Claire.
Mm.
I don't.
All right. All right. I feel you. I feel you. Okay, no, the game is over. Okay, now the piece is up there. Thank you for taking it there. So we're going to have an amazing interview. We can start with the real stuff now. All right. All right. Let's start all the way from the beginning, of course. Babongile, please tell us more about yourself. Who are you? Where do you come from? What do you do for a living? All that good stuff.
All right. Like she said, my name is Babongile Wagamhlongo. I have a second name, Samantha. I've seen in the comments someone said Sam. That is my second name. I currently stay in Joburg. I come from KZN. 19 years of age. I'm in varsity, unfortunately. And, it's a lot. With exams right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in varsity and I'm a part-time worker. I'm a media personality and a beauty pageant model.
Amazing stuff. And what are you studying in varsity?
Okay. You had to go there. But I'm doing pharmaceutical science.
Oh, that's really nice. So you want to be a pharmacist?
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you chose healthcare industry in general?
I think it also comes to where I come from. Everyone has also been in that stream. Like my grandmother is a midwife, my mom is a nurse. So it just goes in that industry. But also, I just feel when I have to go to the pharmacy at certain times, the service that I give there isn't of standard. So, and sometimes I get people give you the wrong pulse and be like, nah, it'll work. And then now it's complicated at the end of the day because you've been given the wrong type of medication. So I just want to change the mindset of people that certain medication doesn't work for certain people because of their conditions and all that. So I just want to educate people about pharmacy as a whole, not that you just go to a pharmacist and be like, can I please get painkillers? And it's just gonna cure everything in your body. So
yeah. That sounds really powerful. Thank you so much for that answer. You're really putting purpose into what you're studying, which is good. Like, you should know your why. Even though you are smart and you got into the university and all the best with the rest of the exam season. When are you finishing with the exams?
Next week. Yes, next week.
Okay, and what do you do for fun? That's really important because you must be looking forward to finishing with everything and getting into the festive mood.
Right. But usually, I'm not an outdoor person, right? Okay. But usually for fun, I'd go out, go play basketball. I like swimming a lot. That's why I say swimming. But yeah, I'd rather, since it's summer now, I'd probably go swimming, catch up with some friends. Yeah, just just some relaxing stuff. Yeah, and TV.
Yeah. So you're probably on Netflix and Show Max saving all those, like making your list and making sure that everything is like.
I am saving everything. I am saving every one of them when they drop the first time because I know the moment I finish the exams, I'm going to watching every single season, every single series that I'm coming across.
Amazing stuff. And Adore Uncle is saying they know how to choose their queen. She's wise. Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. Like we could tell from the beginning. And of course, right now on the show, you wear the title of Miss Teen Southern Africa Queen 2022, and you hold a couple of other titles to your name prior to this one. So
Yes.
when and where did your pageantry journey actually begin?
So my pageantry journey actually began in 2019. Yes, 2019, and my first pageant was actually a scam pageant, right? And after that, I just became very skeptical about pageantry. Like, I've always, like, from a kid, I used to watch, like, channel 171, 175, like, these toddlers doing all these things, like, you see, and I got inspired by that. And, like, okay, I want to join this kind of industry. And looking at my family was like, yeah, I know you have the body, you have the voice, you have the face, go for it, right? My family supported me all the way. And my first pageant was a disaster. No names mentioned, but it was a mess. The judges were family members. The queen, first and second princess, were nieces of the organizer of the pageant. And we only found out after the pageant, right, that, okay, this was just... So I was like really, really disappointed. I was really hurt because I was looking forward to it. Like, I had everything done. I got a dress designed. I got my hair done. I got my nails done. For the first time, I had makeup on. I'm like, you know what? I'm going for this. And only to my despair that it was a scam pageant. So then I gave up on pageantry that year. I'm like, you know what? If this is that's how it works in pageantry, then cut me out. Honestly. But then I started, like, attending pageants, right? So just going there to watch, seeing how other people do it. I went to Miss South Africa 2019, and I saw that no, but there's actually real potential out there. It's not always going to be the bad side to pageantry. It's not always going to be people that take chances to pageantry. Then the following year, I joined my second pageant, which was Miss Hillbrow. And one, I entered late. Two, I didn't have a dress because I had left my dress in KZN. Like, after my first pageant, I was just like, I don't want this anymore. I left my dress in KZN. I had to find a dress. I didn't want makeup on that day. I'm like, no, what if I don't win? What if? And then I started crying. And I was like, stop getting so dramatic. Just go there. It's for the experience. It's for the experience. And so that when you join better pageants in the future, you're able to speak for yourself, you're able to walk, and you're able to understand what happens in pageantry. And I was like, okay, right. And my cousin borrowed me a dress, and I entered for Miss Hillbrow. I didn't go to practice because the following week was the day of the pageant, and I entered a week before. So practice is over. I had to get there at about 6 a.m. to learn the routines. I had the night before, I had to do my hair. People are running around. My family is going around like crazy. And I'm like, if this is how pageantry works, guys, I'm good. Mom was like, Sam, stop it. But luckily, I don't even know if it was luck or was meant to be. And that was my first title. It was Miss Hillbrow 2020. And after that, things flowed. Thank you. Things flowed. I started joining pageants, like, outside of where I used to stay. I joined pageants in where I stay, like Miss Elegant Pretoria, you Miss Teen Pretoria, you Miss Maboning, you Miss Joel City. I started joining these local pageants. And It was destiny. It was meant to happen. And I've never been, you know what's funny? I've never been first or second princess. It's always been queen title. I don't know how I'm gonna feel once I become first or second princess.
You'll come back to the show. Please come back and let us know how does that feel.
But after my Miss Hillbrook pageant, I grew confidence in pageantry, and I was like, this is what I want to do, and this is where I want to be. And there came my title, my favorite title of all times, Miss Teen Southern Africa. And we are here now.
And we are here now. And what made you go for Teen Southern Africa, actually? What made you say, I want that?
Again, I think Oyama, she's not here, but Shimi is. When I saw them, because I followed them before the journey of Miss Teen Southern Africa. So when I saw their post, I'm like, this looks like an interesting pageant. And I'm ready to go out there to the world again. Because in my matric year, I was rocky. I can't be in pageantry, I have to focus on school and all that, right? So when I saw it, I'm like, this is gonna be my next title. Right? My mom was like, you're overconfident. I'm like, trust me, this is gonna be my next one. And then I started talking to Oyama, I started talking to Shimi. I'm like, how's the pageant? How did it go? And they gave me so much courage, like, it was so nice to me. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna join. And then I think since Zanele can attest to this, when I first wanted to join, I was like, hey, Zanele, I'm not sure, because I've been in scam pageantries before, so my confidence is still a bit, right? She's like, oh, okay, don't worry about it. If you are ready to join, you will join, right? But if you're not, that's also okay. We'll see you next year. I'm like, okay, I'll see you guys next year. But in my head, my conscience is like, are you really gonna do this to yourself? I told Zanele after the auditions closed, Zanele, please, can you? And she's like, no, it's okay. We have late entries. And again, I entered late. I don't know why I always enter my pageants late. Like, I don't know. It's just... And I entered late again, but I was consistent throughout the pageant. I'm like, I'm going to work for it. I'm going to work for it. As much as I was late, I'm not going to be late in doing anything. I'm going to work. And yeah, I worked for it.
And you worked, and you got it. You worked for it, and you got it. Amazing stuff. And what unique flair do you think you bring to the party when you enter these pageants?
I think one unique flair that I brought to the pageant was the fact that because I've been to places or to pageants that didn't really take part or didn't care about the contestants as a whole, it made me have that that hunger to actually make a difference with the title that I have, to show younger girls that as much as you're going to find people that are going to take chances in pageantry, it's okay to always try for the next time, because you're going to get people that are going to open better doors for you. You're going to get people that are there to help you grow as a pageant queen. And I thought that uniqueness of me being scammed before brought so much confidence in me. It brought that hunger, that eagerness to stay in this industry and be like, I'm going to succeed, I'm going to conquer, and I'm coming for everything that they said I couldn't. So
amazing. Wow. Well done on actually bouncing back and having that resilience to continue in pageantry. And how has the journey been so far with Miss Southern Africa?
I think the journey has been good. Journey really has been good. I mean, we haven't had much interactions with my princesses, my other queens, but just like this, your social platforms, your ambassadorship, it's been good. It really has been good. And I mean, please look at me. I look flawless thanks to Prima Fragrances. But yeah, no, it's been good. No, it has been really, really amazing, and I'm really thankful for this opportunity.
Amazing stuff. You mentioned which fragrances, are they the sponsors?
Yes, they're one of our sponsors. It's called Prima Fragrances. Prima Fragrances. Yeah.
Oh yes. No man, we also follow them on Instagram. I've seen the page
Yeah,
before.
they were
Yes, I've
one of
seen the
our
page.
sponsors. Mm.
Oh, all right, amazing stuff. And of course, those are the perks of being the queen. You get to use all their beauty products like this.
Period.
And what other activities do you guys have lined up at the pageant for the forthcoming year, of course? Like, what can we look
um,
forward to?
yes, we still have to do our photo shoots, like our official photo shoots. I think because with COVID and people
Mm.
being in school and all that kind of, people haven't had the time to actually meet up and do certain things together. But I know we still have our official photo shoots. We still have like workshops. We still have some of our sponsors to go to and actually learn about their businesses and to engage with our different sponsors, like obviously go to Prima Fragrances like franchise and see the different products, see how they work, how the products are made. I think 2023 is going to be quite a busy year for us because we didn't do much in our half year of reign. So I think next year is going to be quite busy, and I'm looking forward to it actually.
Right. I'm also looking forward to it. I like your energy. I want
Thank
all this
you.
energy channeled towards the pageant, and we'll be sitting and looking like, what's next? What's next?
What's
Like,
happening?
what's happening? What's happening? Amazing stuff. And where do you see pageantry actually taking you in the future?
I think pageantry is going to be one of my biggest door opener, despite
Mm.
school, despite anything that I do, despite radio or TV or whatsoever. I think pageantry is going to be the one of the biggest door openers of my life. Because I mean, with just the title itself, I've got to meet people like you. I've got to meet people like Zanele. I've got to meet people like Prima Fragrance owners. And those are people in higher places. I wouldn't have met those people if it wasn't for pageantry. And I know in the future, I'm going to meet bigger people. I'm going to see and learn different things from people, right? And I think it's just gonna open like the biggest door that I've always wanted to open. It's just gonna make things much easier for me. As much as I want to be famous, but I have to I have to work for that, and I think pageantry is the path to it.
You mentioned famous, you mentioned TV, you mentioned radio. We never miss anything here at Her Majesty. So you need to tell us how does that fit into everything, please?
So I stopped doing that in my varsity years, but I used to be a media personality. I used to be a radio host at Hillbrook Radio. I used to do the breakfast show, and I used to read in news for, it's also an online radio in Mabuneng. And I was a guest host at Alex FM. Um, and I was also a guest host at Power 99. So that's where all my vocalism all started out. It's a radio. It's the radio. But yeah.
And that is, of course, helps you in pageantry. The confidence, the eloquence, and everything else in the process. So you're still going to kill it, Move. Like,
I'm coming. Like I said, I'm coming for everything that they said I couldn't. Watch out for me. I'm kidding.
amazing stuff. You know, the other day I was thinking of actually getting a speaker and that tong, 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 tong sound to play. Because it's really important. Every single week you want that sound, and that's exactly what I needed right now. That zong, 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 zong sound. But it's coming. Next year you can come back when the sound is back, ne? To do the interview again.
Yes, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back.
Amazing stuff. All in all, what would you like your legacy to be? What would you like to be remembered as?
I don't want to be remembered as. I want people to remember what I did. They might forget my name. They might forget my title, but I want people to remember that there was this young girl that did did a difference in the community. I want people to remember me as this young lady that was outspoken and vocal about certain things. I stand for education, I stand for women empowerment, and I stand against child abuse. So I want people to remember that there was this girl that spoke a lot. I don't remember her name. I don't remember who she was, but she made a difference in my life. She made a difference in my community, and I thank her for that. You don't have to remember my name, but I want you to remember what I did.
Amazing stuff. And speaking of community, are there any community projects that you are involved in at the moment? Or involved?
Yes, definitely. I think my community is like my one-two stop. When you travel, there's always going to be that one place, that one garage that you want to stop at. I think my community is that one garage that I never miss. I never miss. Currently, I'm running a clean up Hillbrow campaign. I think because I grew up in Hillbrow has always been my home. So most of the things I start there before I come to the burbs. You see, so I start, So I currently am doing a cleanup campaign, cleanup Hillbrow campaign. The next one, our second one, is going to be on the 26th of November. Our first one was last week Saturday, and then I'm also part of a feeding scheme from Flames of Hope. So we cook for street kids, anyone in the streets on a Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday. I believe that one can be happy with a full tummy. You don't have to have a mention. You don't have to be fully dressed. But as long as there's something in your tummy, it makes a big, big difference. And I'm still running my reading foundation, where I help kids in public schools learn how to read, basic English, basic math, basic literacy skills, and I volunteer on that on a Wednesday and a Friday. And I think that's basic. What did I forget? I think I forgot something. Yeah, I think that's it. There's something I forgot, but I can't remember it now because I'm always out there. So yeah.
Amazing. So, and you did say that you want people to remember you for what you did, not for who you are. So if you forget something, trust me, someone is going to remember it out there. You might forget to tell me about it, but we will actually see your profile because you'll be actually doing the job. And thank you so much for doing that. It really brings purpose into pageantry. And last, what does beauty mean to you?
Whew, that's a tough one. Like when I saw the guideline yesterday, I'm like, where do I even start? Like, where do you even begin? I think we always look at beauty as what appearance looks like, right? But I actually believe that beauty comes from within. It comes with the qualities, the characteristics, your personality. If you're going to be a person that loves other people, that's beauty. If you're going to be a person that helps, is a helping hand rather than a receiving hand, that's beauty. If you're going to be a person that puts other people first, that's beauty. I think it always comes with what you do for other people, right? Being selfless, and not being selfish. I think that's really beauty, as much as we also focus on what you look like, what you have on, how you speak, and people consider that beauty. I find that it comes from within. What you do for other people by yourself is beauty to me.
Amazing stuff. Thank you so much for that answer. It's a signature question, so you really have to ask. Single interview. But thank you so much for that beautiful answer. And before we wrap the show up, as a media personality and a queen and the amazing person that you are, we are going to give you a chance to do a closing statement, né? To shut this place down on a Friday evening. On a Friday evening at 8:30, we are ready to go to sleep. We're ready for the weekend. Please leave us with the word of wisdom, and we'll finish this live.
All right. Okay, when you even start, but thank you guys for joining our live. It's always a pleasure having you guys here. It's not gonna be the same without you guys because supporters are always there every week, every time and same place. My name is Babungile Mhlongo. I am your Miss Tina, Southern Africa 2022 Queen, and of course we have Her Majesty with us. Never forget the important people. It is a Friday from 8 to 8:30. This is our episode 67. See you same time, same place next week. Good night.
Bye. And we out. Bye, guys.